Hi, Gemini. This is Eileen with your December 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got the Star card this month. The Star is a major arcana destiny card. The Star wants to guide you to peace and healing and love and a renewal. So if you have had difficulties, whether in relationship matters or finances, health matters, the Star wants to offer you healing for your life, and guide you to prosperity and a new way of life that will be more beneficial for you. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And something else I'm feeling some of you are going to be in some happy love relationships in December and just enjoying your life and feeling good about where you are and your way of life. You're going to be aware that you have a lot to be grateful for and feeling enjoying whatever prosperity or abundance you have and just feeling good about your life. And I'm feeling not only that, not just people who are in a nice love relationship. I'm feeling a lot of Geminis who are just single and you're on your own. You're going to be having that sense of appreciation for all your abundance and prosperity, all the good qualities that you have in your life, and just enjoying your life and enjoying who you are, the person you have developed into. So I get a lot of good energy with the Star card. Now the next card you have is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, this is about crossing paths with someone from a previous lifetime that you had a really good relationship with, a love relationship with in a previous lifetime. And the two of you are supposed to cross paths again. Now, for some Geminis, you may have already met this person. For others, it might be, if it's not this month, maybe in the next month or two. This is strong energy that I get from this Two of Cups card. And it is all about timing. So again, it's a general reading. So it depends on your circumstances. If you are single and looking, or single and receptive, I should say. And it depends on timing, because everybody's on their own path in life. Everybody's got to get through certain things with whatever challenges, relationships, whatever, in their own lives. And when the timing is right to meet that person, then you will cross paths. It might be in a work situation, a business situation that you meet. Might be, just in your recreation or something like that in your private life. I'm getting some business connections here. I'm feeling that some Geminis, you're going to, you might end up having a business with this person, or you might currently be in business with this person, or working with this person, or making some kind of plans about a business. But then there's this love that develops. Now, for some people, it already has developed, and you're doing something in business together. I keep getting like a connection of love and business being there too. So it feels really good. It's kind of like you have two good things going on at the same time. And then for others, it might just be having that love relationship, and the business part of it might not kick in yet. But I'm getting a lot of that kind of a combination, to tell the truth. So good energy there. Next card you have is the Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords is about losing sleep at night, being upset about some circumstances that are going on in your life. For you, it might be a work situation. There might be people at work that are giving you a bad time. Or it could be some kind of personal relationship matter where people in your personal life, it could even be relatives, giving you a bad time, or neighbors, or so-called friends, acquaintances. I am getting different scenarios for different people. I feel like there's a variety of things going on. For some people, it is a work situation where people are just, it's like they want to blame you for something. They just want to give you a bad time. It's like they want something to be your fault, whatever it is. I feel like these people are just kind of agitated within themselves. They complain and gripe and get mad about things. I'm feeling tempers flaring with these people amongst themselves, and they want to blame you for something. I don't feel like you even did anything to be blamed for. They just, it's like they're their own little group, their own little clique or something. And so they side with each other, and they're kind of tough, hard kind of people. Now, for some of you, this could be family, friends, whatever, neighbors. But the advice of this card is to take back your power. And if this is a work situation, whatever it is, you don't deserve to be in this kind of circumstance here. You need to make plans for yourself that will extricate you from people that are treating you this way or just being really cold and mean to you for whatever reasons they seem to have for themselves. Yeah, and if you notice, the swords are not touching the person. So sometimes this is a matter of just working up in your own mind worst case scenarios that could happen because these people are upsetting you. But regardless, no one needs to be living that way. So you really should take a look at your life objectively, see what changes you could make for yourself that would extricate you from a difficult situation like that. Next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, this is a good card. This represents a new profitable beginning for you financially. So, so for a lot of Geminis, you might be starting a new business. You might be starting a new job. You could also just be getting promoted or moving up somehow in your business, in your work. I'm feeling some people just have some really good ideas about making money, and you're going after it. You're going for your dreams. You're setting your goals, and you're just being really ambitious right now about going for what you want. And you've already got a lot of positive feedback. So this might be, for some people, you might already be working in a particular field, and you know it's a good profitable area to work in, and you might have ideas of expansion. Moving up for yourself to the next level somehow. And some of you might be self-employed and you're just pushing through some good ideas, and you just got the energy and the enthusiasm and the ambition you need to succeed. So there's very good omen with this card here of prosperity and money coming your way, and just your own sheer enthusiasm and ambition plowing forward to be successful. So really good energy there. The next card you have is Temperance. And Temperance, now this is another major arcana card. Temperance is telling you to do everything in moderation, to balance everything the best you can. So being alongside of the Ace of Pentacles, you want to be careful that you don't just totally turn into a workaholic. If you got a lot of great ideas, that's wonderful. But still, take the time to enjoy your life and enjoy your relationships or your private time or your whatever recreation you like to enjoy, and that sort of thing too. And also, it could also have to do with spending. I'm feeling like, well, holiday season, December, it's tempting to spend, it's tempting to overspend. And I'm feeling like this Temperance card is even talking about spending right now, even to keep it in balance, keep it where it's harmonious for you, where you're happy and pleased with what you're doing in your life, but you're not going overboard in any direction one way or the other. So, or even as it relates to work and your pastime, you know, that you're trying to keep a good balance of work and just catching up on your rest and having some enjoyable recreation or get-togethers or whatever with your friends or relatives. Wait, I got to get, excuse me, I got to get a drink of my water. Okay, next card you have is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is talking about moving on from a situation that at one time may have been very good for you. Now, this cups do relate to relationships, love, romance, feelings. So in some cases, this might be a relationship that you've moved on from. Now, for some Geminis, you might not be totally extricated yet, but you're on the way out. You've already mentally and emotionally left. You're just kind of, you could just be finally making that move totally away from this situation. And so maybe at one time, this was a happy, fun, enjoyable relationship for you where things were going well. And it was just a good situation. And then at some point, you started maybe seeing different traits in that person that made you realize this person is not right for you. It's like the luster wore off. Now, also, for some Geminis, this might relate to a job. There might be a job where you have been doing well, the money was good, you enjoyed your coworkers and everything, and finally you decided that you have outgrown this. So you're looking out over the horizon to make your decision, make your choices about where you go from here, regardless of whether it's personal or business. You're confident, you're secure in yourself, you know it's over, and you know it's time for you to move on. And this is the best way to be. Because when you stay in something after its expiration date, the universe will make it very difficult for you. It's like if you're supposed to be moving on and you don't because you don't feel like starting over again or all the trouble and hassles, the universe will create some kind of really uncomfortable circumstances to squeeze you out. So you're doing it the right way. You're being proactive and moving on after you know that you have outgrown a situation, that there's more out there on the horizon for you. And so you're just looking out and making choices for yourself about what's the best course to take from this point going forward. So that's a good way to be. Next card you have is the Page of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire sign. They relate to the areas of work and career, action, progress. Page of Wands is saying you might be getting some good news in the career area in December. Now, if this is you leaving a job or looking to move on from a job that you've outgrown, or you know you can make more money now, this Page of Wands could represent you getting good news about a job offer. That would be a good situation for you because it's good news. It's good news in the way of work, career, progress, something that's going to help move you forward in life. So this is a good card to have alongside of that one. Now, also the wands, as they relate to a person, usually, the Page of Wands, as it would relate to a person, could be kind of a young person. Pages are usually considered young people, maybe in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So if you are single and you're in that age bracket, this could represent a new person coming into your life that could start out as friendship, but it could develop into romance, tell the truth. This person might be like a nice-looking, intelligent, well-balanced person, comes across confident but not pushy. And you could really enjoy being around this person, to tell the truth, whether it's just friendship or it turns into some kind of a romance. This could be a nice situation for you in December. Next card you have is the Sun. So you've got the Star and the Sun this month. The Sun is going to light your way to success, prosperity. And the sun, the light of the sun is much brighter than the star. The star is a wonderful card of hope and healing and renewal and guidance to a better way of life. The sun is shining its bright, strong light on all of your projects, your endeavors, your dreams, your goals, and wanting to help to propel you forward into the new year with this wonderful energy of the sun. And I always recommend that everybody learn about the law of attraction, because the more you feel prosperous and successful and happy, and the more you feel like you're very fortunate to have all that you have, whatever prosperity, abundance, love, whatever, because everybody's got something they can be grateful for. The more you are grateful for all the good that you have in your life, the more the universe delivers more of that good to you in new and interesting ways. You know, you just never know where something good will come to you. And so this sun energy is such a wonderful energy in your favor in December. And the strength of the sun is so strong, it's going to be lighting your way going forward into the new year of 2020. So this is a wonderful card to have here in December. so that you're not only finishing your month, your year, with that beautiful sun energy wanting to heal all areas of your life and guide you to success and prosperity and love and all the good things in the world. But that energy wants to carry you forward into the new year. So really don't let that wonderful energy pass you by. I mean, you really do have several very nice cards here this month. Next card you have is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is about working really hard and just getting tired. It's like, oh my God, how much further do I have to go? So the Nine of Wands is saying that a lot of Geminis have been very busy. You're putting in, maybe you're working 2 jobs, or you're working and going to school, or just working long hours at your job. And then maybe you go home and you have more work to do when you get home. And it's like, my God, when does this end? But you're very strong, and you've been down this road before, and you will keep moving forward and keep going towards your goals and your dreams. You've made really good progress, and you have developed into a very confident you've got a lot of inner strength and confidence within yourself. So you know you're not giving up. But sometimes it's like you got to stop and take a break and think, oh my God, how much further? I mean, the advice of this card is to step outside of your circumstances. Look at your circumstances objectively. See if there's anywhere that you can delegate any of your responsibilities, whether it's at work or at home. If you have other family members at home and you're doing most of the work and they're not doing much of anything, I mean, you might want to make some new policies at home or in the workplace if there's an opportunity to delegate any of your work. But the advice of the card is to try to look at it objectively, see where you might be able to make some changes that will benefit you. Because nobody wants to live their life a workaholic. And not that you're that way all the time. You know you're going to take a break at some point up ahead. But you have been working really hard. And so, you know, if you can find a better way to streamline, then that's going to help you that much more. Last card you have is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is about feeling restricted. It's kind of like this Nine of Swords you have over here. Feeling restricted where you don't know what to do. So for some Geminis, you might be, I'm getting a lot of personal relationship matters here. So for some of you, you might be in some kind of a personal relationship, whether it's somebody you live with or that you're married to or whatever it is. You spend a lot of time around that person and you're feeling like maybe they were treating you well in the beginning and they're not now. And then they might have either relatives or some other people around them that they're all kind of, they treat you like you're not one of them, like you're different. And so they're kind of uptight around you. It's almost like they want you to prove yourself more, like you didn't jump through enough hoops for them in some way or another. There's something like that I'm getting, like they kind of have this overall, you need to prove yourself to us attitude. Now, for some people, this could be a work situation where the people at work are looking at you that way. Maybe you haven't been there as long as them, or maybe you might have a different position and they're jealous, because I'm feeling a lot of hostility and they're just miserable people, whether this is relating to a personal situation or business. These people are uptight, they're miserable. They tend to get jealous of others and resentful if they think somebody else has it easier than them, and they've just got a bad attitude. And the thing about this card, again, the advice of this card is to take back your power. See, she can take the blindfold off. The chain around her wrist is not tied. It's just laying loose, hanging loose. So the advice is, again, be objective, step back from your circumstance, take off that blindfold, throw that chain off, and take back your power and decide what's best for you in your life. And don't let these people rule in any way. Don't let them hurt your self-esteem. You need to build yourself back up and make the decisions that are good for you. Just be independent and strong and confident, because you have everything you need inside of yourself to break free and make a better life for yourself. That's what I'm getting. You have a lot of inner resources. You have a lot going for you. So don't settle for this, whoever this is for. Because again, it's a general reading. Some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaid and Dolphin deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check your rising and moon sign videos because there might be some messages or insights that resonate with you in those. Also, if you were born on the cusp of another sign, you might, if you identify with the traits of that sign, you might want to check that video also to see if there's anything that resonates with you on that video as well. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Gemini for December? What's your message for Gemini for the month of December? Okay, I'm going to give these one more shuffle here. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Okay. This says pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. That's the truth. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. It's the mermaid and the dolphin. Is that a fish she's holding? Okay, and then let me see. Next, I'm going to pick one card from the Fairy Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. So Woodland Fairies, what is your message for Gemini for the month of December? Gemini, December. What's your message for December for Gemini? Okay, let's see. I'm going to give it one more shuffle here and fan these out. Okay. Okay, what's your message for Gemini for December? Okay. This is the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. The other thing about the Chariot is that you are able, you have it within yourself to propel your chariot forward. And I say this even ties in with these swords cards of feeling restricted or stuck in some situation where maybe your own self-esteem has been hurt and it's hard for you to move forward. But you've got such great energy with the Sun and the Star card. I mean, there's really good cards here. That Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, that's a nice one. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Good message. I like that. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll pick one card from the Archangels deck by Doreen Virtue. So Archangels, what is your message for Gemini for December? What's your message for Gemini for the month of December? Gemini. Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. Okay. Okay, this one says crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. This is really good advice. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Great message to end on because that's so true. When you do that, things just open up. The universe just helps to, opens the doors and the windows when you are very clear in your intentions. It's like things just fall into place like magic. So, Okay, Gemini. Well, good. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for December. And be sure and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Check your rising moon signs. And if you're on a cusp, you can check that out too. Let's see, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful December. Happy holidays, whatever holidays you like to celebrate. I wish you happy holidays and a wonderful new year for 2020. Thank you for watching my video. We'll talk again soon.